Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and today what I would like to discuss is how to be successful on social media. So when it came to my business, all I thought I needed to do was put information out there, and slowly I will get customers and I will be big within the next 3 to 6 months, and that's all I needed to do. But to be honest, it's a skill to this game, so you got to know how to promote yourself properly to be successful. So let's get into it. How to market yourself smart. And what that means is when you are marketing yourself on social media, because that's exactly what you're doing, you need to be known for one thing, something. When people think of Chick-fil-A, they think of their customer service. When people think of Target, they think of like a high-end Walmart with chic items and easy to go there. That's all they think about is high-end things. When people think of Starbucks, they think about coffee, even though Starbucks name is not Coffee Bucks, it's Starbucks. So when you are building your brand, you need to be known for one thing. Now, with these businesses, even though they are known for that one thing, they have several things on the menu. And that's what you need to think about yourself. You may be known for one thing in social media, but when somebody comes into your business, you must have other items or other things they can build on top of that one thing to get a great outcome. So you want to make sure you have one thing. So my one thing was silk press. I wanted to be known for silk press and everything of sort. So that's all I was promoting constantly was silk press, silk press, silk press, silk press. Because I wanted it to be when people see or think about I need a silk press, I wanted them to think about I need to go to my to-go hands to get my silk press. So that's what you want to be known for. When you are on social media, you want to kind of narrow yourself down to be known for one, maybe two things. But most successful business are known for one thing, and then they have several things once you come to them to get you to buy. So you need to be consistent. And when I say consistent, if you want to be consistent on 3 days, you want to be consistent on 5 days, or you want to be consistent on 7 days, you must be consistent. Consistent with content, consistent with creative ideas, consistent with marketing yourself and putting your brand out there. It's a must. You must do it. And if you only have content for 3 days, make sure you mark those 3 days. If it's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you need to have content to put yourself out there. Because I'm telling you, just because you don't get 80, 90, 1,000, 2,000, 4,000 likes, that doesn't mean that it's not that many people looking at you. Just because you don't have that many followers, it doesn't mean that many people are not looking at you. So you want to be consistent because people rely on a person being consistent. It makes you stand out. It makes you look reliable, and it makes you look dependable. And that's what you want to know, because what do you want for your client is the same thing you want to show them. You want a reliable, dependable, loyal client. So that's what you be to your clientele. The next one, do not work and overwhelm yourself. And what I mean about that, when I first started my business, of course, And what I mean about that, when I first started my business, I didn't have a child. I currently had my first child last year. So when I came back, I knew it was going to be overwhelming. Me being a wife, me being a new mother, me being a business owner, it was just too much. So what I did was I brought in a partner. Make sure you are open to bringing in someone. And if you cannot pay a person, then talk to them and negotiate a percentage that you and they are comfortable with them doing their work, and you're paying them through a percentage of the business. Once the business has reached this mark, you'll receive this amount, and we can move on from there. And that's what I did. I understand that working and being overwhelmed will actually produce bad service. So you don't want to produce bad service. You don't want to make your business look very unorganized, and just go out there, find someone, if it's a family member, if it's a friend, or somebody that you see doing something that you know that is not your expertise. Go out there and see if you can sit down with that person, and y'all can negotiate, and y'all can work together as partners to build your brand. Make sure your social media looks clean. And what I mean about that, you don't want to have a picture of, oh, this is my work, and then 2 days later you got a picture of you and your family going out to Disneyland. Then the next day you got a picture of, this is my work. Then you got a picture of you at the club. Then the next, no, you want it to be consistent. You want to show this is a business, this is a corporation, this is, well, one day will be a corporation, but you want your business to look clean. So when on your social media, your Instagram, your YouTube, whatever it is, make sure it's clean and consistent with just your business and your business alone. You don't want to make it look like it's all over the place, it's scattered. You got so many different pictures, most of the pictures of just yourself, and you showing off your outfit, but you're supposed to be doing hair, or you showing off your hair, but you're supposed to be selling clothes. Like, make it make sense, make it look like you are the next Armstrong and McCall, or you are the next whatever business that you look up to. You want it to look like that, even if you have to go on their social media site and look how their things is laid out, and you want to replicate that in some kind of way to show your business. That's how you want it to be. You want your stuff to look consistent. You don't want it to look all over the place. You want it to look good. So the next one, do not be shy to spread the word. You want to spread the word. You want to let people know, hey, this is what I do. So do not be shy to open up other social media platforms. Open up your YouTube, open up your Instagram, open up your TikTok, open up your Facebook, and so forth and so on, your Google. You want to let people know, hey, pay attention to me. Look what I got going on. Do not be scared to spread the word. You must do it, because if you don't do it, it doesn't get out there. Do not be scared to promote yourself. Do not be scared to, even if you are learning and it's something you want to learn in, continue to promote that. Continue to show, hey, this is my work. I'm learning in this area. Look what I'm doing. But be consistent. I promise you guys, being consistent trumps almost all the key points that I'm giving you. You must promote yourself and be consistent on doing that. So price yourself by your worth. Do not overprice yourself, and do not underprice yourself. Really look what you're doing, look what you're giving out, look at your work, and ask yourself, how much would I pay for this? And then also look at the demographic of people around you. How much are they charging? And if you look at their service and look at your service, and your service is not quite as good as theirs, then bump your price down, maybe an extra $10 or $15, or maybe even $20 lower than what theirs are. Or if you see that, hey, my service look exactly just as good as theirs, then price at their point. Or if you like, wow, my service look better, I feel like I'm bringing something new, something that's not out there, but you see their price, then bump yours up maybe $10 or $15 more. because yours is a little bit different. Yours is a little bit better, and people will pay for that. Price yourself for what you are worth. Do not overprice yourself, because you basically cutting yourself off at the legs, and nobody will come to you because they feel like you're overpriced, and you know you're overpriced. Not allow somebody to tell you you're charging too much for that. No, if you know that your work looks just as good or better, then price yourself for that. But if you know you need to work on your service, you know you need to put a little more finesse in it, then price for that. Do not overprice yourself, and do not underprice yourself, because underpricing yourself, you won't give your best work. You'll feel like when your customer asks for you to do more, you'll feel like you're asking for too much because this is the price. You want something for nothing. You don't want to feel that way. So price yourself great for your service. Build naturally. Do not build by telling people, hey, follow me on my Instagram, follow me on my YouTube, follow me on my TikTok, follow me on my... No. If you open up your TikTok, you open up your Instagram, you open up your YouTube, and so forth and so on, I notice I do not ask people to follow me on here or there. I stopped doing that because I used to do it, but then I realized I want to build naturally. So maybe on my YouTube, I only have 85 people, but on my Instagram, I have 600 people, but on my TikTok, I have 4 people, but on my, so forth and so on, because I open them up at different times. I put out different type of work. So therefore, I wanted to grow naturally. Honestly, growing naturally, you will find that the audience is better. The audience is tailored to you. Your audience is more kind to you. Your audience doesn't get tired of you. When you ask them people to follow you on every single platform, and you putting out content, sometimes your content on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, sometimes can be the same content. So if somebody is following you on every single one, then you hitting them with the same content on all different platforms, and it becomes overwhelming. You don't want to do that. So you want to grow naturally. You want to take out the time to allow your social media platform to grow over time. I promise you, it will be the best thing you ever done. The next one is Google is gold. I think a lot of people do not consider Google as something to push your work out, but it is. Google is gold because number one, it tells people where you are. Number two, it helps target audience around your zip code. Number three, it also you can post pictures weekly, daily, monthly, and those pictures the audience will see. Also, Google connects all your other platforms when the name is consistent, and so forth and so on. So with your Google, open up a Google page personally for your business and work on that every single day and build it up to get better and better and better. Because with Google, that's how you'll get customers coming to your business. So once they come to your business, you can let them know, hey, that's when you can say, hey, do you have Instagram, Facebook, or anything like that? And if they say yes, you can let them know, hey, follow me on my social media platform. And that's when you know that the people that are following you are around your neighborhood. So basically, you are talking to your neighborhood, which is a great thing because people go places that is close to them. But the farther you are away from them, the harder it is for them to come to you. So you don't want to just rely on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and so forth and so on. You want to use Google to narrow down your audience to the people near you, and use those people once they come through your door, let them know to follow you on your social media. Work on yourself behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, work on yourself. Sometimes go down your Instagram, go down your social media, all your social media platforms. Look at them. See if it's something that needs to be removed. And do not, and this is my thing, don't remove your beginning work because you feel like it doesn't match to your end work, for the work you have at the end, and you want to always make it look like, oh, I got great work. Like, no, don't do that. Let people see your growth. Let people see, well, when she was doing hair in 2018, it wasn't all that good, but now 2022, she the bomb. People love that. People love to see your growth. People love to see that you have been doing this consistently for a long time. But when you clear out all your social media and you start from when you start being the best that you think was your best, maybe that's 3 or 4 or 5 months ago. So you only got enough work for 3 or 5 months. On my Instagram, I think I got like over 500 pictures. And all of that is going from my journey over time, so people can see my growth. And you'll be surprised how many people love to see that, love to be interested in that. So go down your timeline, pull off pictures that doesn't make sense to be on there. Like I said, if you're doing hair, please explain to me why I'm seeing you at the aquarium, or why am I seeing you at the mall, or why I'm seeing, like, no, if that's what you want to promote on your Instagram, put it in your stories. So in your stories that cancel out within 24 hours, and people feel like looking at your stories, maybe they get more of a deeper connection with you, that's fine to put it in your stories. But put it on your thread, no. Take it off your thread. Make sure that your thread is consistent with whatever business you are doing. Create a logo. Create a logo and let that logo be consistent. Let that logo be something that you take with you through all your social media platforms. So you want that to be what people see. So whenever they see that logo, they know they connecting with you. And of course, behind that logo should be your consistent daily work. Pass up on people that said, let me build your social media platform. Pass them people up. You can build your own social media platform. If that person is not truly working with you and they're not your social media manager, then pass it up. And the last thing that I want to say is trust the process. Trust your process. Trust your word. Trust in yourself. And just love yourself through it all. It's not going to be easy, but I promise you, take some of these tools or all these tools I told you guys and just constantly build over time, and you would see the fruits of your labor, and you would honestly be happy what a year can bring, what 2 years can bring, or more. So just trust in the process and understand that God got you and you're going to be all right. You just got to believe in yourself and keep pushing yourself, and everything is going to work out. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you was able to take some information from there. Please hit the like button, leave comments down below to share with each other on other things that can be done on social media to build your brand. And yeah, I think that's about it. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.